This podcast is created by Home Build Zambia to help you as you start and manage your home building project. The podcast is for educational purposes only. Seek professional advice to get specific help for your project. Enjoy this week's show. Welcome to an architect and a DJ build a home podcast. He's the DJ and I'm the architect.
She's the architect, I'm the DJ.
Yeah. What? I mixed things up.
Because, you were pointing at me, I was pointing at you, so but then we got it right in the end.
Yes, we got it right in the end. Welcome. This is our
final episode of the season. Not ever,
no,
just
of
the season. So
final episode of the season. So yeah,
it's bittersweet. Because I need the break.
We might start seeing
this podcast.
We might start seeing him crying today since it's the last one.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to miss it. The few weeks that we'll be off, it'll be difficult, but I'll be strong.
You'll be strong.
Yeah.
And we will start our show today
with, of course, like we always start the show with a music trivia. Okay. Today's trivia goes something like this. The song is a song about a particular day in a week.
A particular day in the week?
Yes. And it was done by a group that Lionel Richie used to sing in. Very easy.
Oh, that's really easy.
It's a dead giveaway.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So if you think you know what it is, let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, lots to talk about today. But I suppose let's start with a review of the season. Yeah.
So,
is that there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the season has really been about where is it that you start when you want to build your own home.
Yeah.
And we've just gone through some important steps that you need to take. If you are going to take anything away from it, one, it's really defining what it is that you want. Really understanding what it is you want, what are your needs, what is this home going to do for you? And then two, really understanding where you are in terms of your financial position.
Okay.
And how having a home is going to affect you. So it does need a bit of planning. You do need to know what your budget for your home is going to be, because that is going to guide the options that are available to you. Those are that's been the main gist of this season.
Yeah.
It's really, what steps do you need to take to really be ready, and how will you know that you're ready? So you know that you're ready because you understand what your needs are. You understand, okay, we need these spaces, we want our home to look this way. We need to accommodate these different activities in our home, and this is the amount of money that we have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have those, and your plot. Let me not forget the plot.
No, you can't forget, because we spoke about that in the last episode.
Yes. So you have a plot. You definitely have a plot. Then, if you have that and you understand the cost implication, and you say, yes, we're ready, then you're good to go for the next step.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What was some of the things that we focused on during the season that you'd like to bring out?
I think the focus was on understanding what it is that you want. It's not just a matter of saying, oh, here's a picture, I like this, give me this. It's really tying your home into how it is that your lifestyle is, what it is that you want, what it is that you value. So I think that was a particular focus. The other areas, like your plot, understanding the resources that you have. So what opportunities and challenges does your plot present to you? Knowing that you need a team behind you. We had Barbara in to talk with us. That was good, hearing an architect's perspective on where it is that you start, and hopefully we'll get more voices in the next season. I think those were the main areas. One thing I did want to say, because we looked a lot at what are your resources, what do you have available. So you have your plot. What money do you have to be able to commit to this project? So it needs you to look at your personal finances and say, how are we going to pay for this project? So know that. But then you as well, who is doing the project, you are a resource. You are going to be making decisions. There are some tasks that you will be doing yourself. There's a lot of researching that you're doing. You're hiring people. So there are a lot of tasks that you do. And if you're on a tight budget, you may not be able to have a professional for the entire process. So then you become that resource. But you still need to understand, like, okay, how much time do I have available? What do I need to make adjustments? Where do I need to make adjustments in my time in order to accommodate this so that you don't burn out? If you're a couple, it's a great way of assessing how is it that you can make decisions together. And we love couples, obviously. So how is it that you can make decisions together?
So you find out your strengths.
Yes. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? So that if you have a particular strength, maybe that's what you do. If you're good at dealing with people.
Practical example. Okay. Us as a couple, what did we? The few projects that, because we have worked on a few projects together.
Yes, we have.
How have we managed that?
I think I do a lot of the planning, a lot of the behind the scenes work.
You don't think planning is my strength?
No.
Terrible.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for you, if you have a lot of information, it's like the wires
just get all.
Yeah. It's overload. So I handle that stuff of, okay, we need to do this, or this needs to be in place and whatnot. You're very good with people. You're very good with interacting with people. You're also very good with being focused on one task.
Yeah.
I get distracted very easily. So things like buying stuff, I don't think I'm the best person to do it.
No.
Yeah. And I think you're better with people. So there are projects that we've done. There's a project that we did together where you were handling most of the issues that would come up. So I think it worked well when we figured out. I don't think we intentionally said, you are good at this.
No, we didn't.
I think we figured it out along the way. And I think over the years we've come to just start identifying, like, okay, you're good at this, I'm good at this.
I handle this, and then
and that can really help. I think it also really helps to like make the big decisions together. So you sit down and talk through them. If you're doing it on your own, it's obviously easier because you are the decision maker.
Is it? Is it easier?
I think sometimes it's easier.
I think it's two is better than one. It's easier in terms of, I don't know if easier is the word I would use. It's, let's just say, if you're doing it on your own, you're on your own. Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with someone else. You don't have to negotiate. There's no compromise. It's what you want. That's it. And
you decide,
and you go.
You get it done.
Yeah.
If you realize you can't do it, then you decide to bring
you can get help.
To bring someone else.
If you're two of you, the dynamic changes.
Yeah, if it's the two of you, well.
Yeah, and if you're married to the DJ, wait.
if you have a wife, yeah, all the best.
Yeah, so there are those dynamics, but I think being intentional from the very get-go of saying that, okay, we're going to do a project, and there are lots of steps that are coming our way, but we've got this goal. How do we get there? How do we use our strengths and weaknesses to get there? And I think that really sums up the season. Yeah. And I'm looking forward. I'm excited about the next season. Yeah, I think it will be good.
But we also got some feedback from the season. What were some of the comments that came through?
Okay, a couple of comments. So on episode 8, where we talked about your personality and style, and they were really driving home the fact that this is your home. This is about you. This is about what it is that you want, and dare to be you. And Jacqueline shared, thank you so much. Some of these lessons we learned much later in the building process. Thank you, Jacqueline, for giving us that feedback. And we got a comment, and this was from the previous season on who's making decisions. That's Kopeka, who said, my wife and I love your podcast. Great advice. Thank you for that. We love getting feedback. It helps us know that whatever it is that we're doing is helping someone and making your project better, helping you to gain the skills to produce a quality home for yourself.
That's the goal.
Yes, definitely. So keep them coming, send us questions, and we'll raise them in the episodes to come.
It's always good to hear from you. Yeah. So please, if you have anything, any thoughts, any advice, or just anything you would like to share regarding the podcast or your building experience, please always get in touch and just send us a comment. We like she said, we always happy to hear from you.
Yes, and if you are building and you'd like to share your story, share your story with us and share it with other people, then do get in touch with us. We'll put links out to help you get in touch, tell us about your project, and perhaps we could have you on the show.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yes.
Are you brave enough?
But I think it's always good to hear real life stories.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, we had Priscilla.
Yes, we did.
On one show, and that was quite good to hear her journey. So we'd love to hear more. Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Highlights of the season.
The season. I think I enjoyed having guests.
Okay.
Yes, I enjoyed having Barbara on, a fellow architect. And I also enjoyed speaking with Priscilla, getting her point of view on her project. I also liked the song.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was quite fun. Our home is always filled with music
all the time.
And lots of different music. So that was fun.
Okay.
And maybe we should make a playlist of all the songs that we put out and share the playlist.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. The DJ should work on that.
Yeah. On it.
And for you, what was the highlight?
For me, it was, I'll say it like this. It was each and every episode.
Yeah.
In that, in each and every episode, we spoke about how when you're building, the house should say something about you.
Yeah.
We stressed that, and sometimes we didn't even plan it, but each time we'd start the episode, it was always like, when you're planning, when you're doing this, you should look at yourself as an individual, if you're on your own or if you're a couple, and that should reflect as in what you like, what your values are. And how that the house should be about you. And I like that how that we focus on that, because a lot of times I think we kind of dwelt on that in the last episode. You see a lot of houses that are, they don't really do that.
They don't have life in them.
And we're trying to stress how important it is. That when you're building, you take time to consider these things, because it's the house should say something about you.
So be intentional about reflecting who you are in your home.
I liked how that we stressed that.
We stressed that.
That was a highlight for me.
Well, I think that's it for today. Short and sweet.
It's I'm getting emotional, but I'll be strong. Do you want to say goodbye? Because I can't say goodbye.
Thank you so much for being with us throughout this season and even for this week's episode. We will be right back after we take a short break. Thank you for being with us.
Yes, thank you. Take care, and we'll talk to you next season.
An Architect and a DJ Build a Home podcast is a Home Build Zambia production, recorded and produced in Lusaka. The show is hosted by Kalenga, he's the DJ, and me, Mphangela, I'm the architect. Video recording by Sharon Malama, music by Bless the Creative, technical support provided by Bless the Creative. You can find us on Instagram at home_build_Zambia, or on our website, homebuildzambia.com, or contact us by email, podcast@homebuildzambia.com. Thank you for listening.